Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Barcelona have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That's going to go a long way. And he's only too happy to take that back. McAllister.
Oh, great feat, that.
Flings in a big header! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rijkaard does well to get it back. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Sane is standing over this one.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Sane!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Haaland. Oh, this is a very good run. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nice looking ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up. Gullit.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's going to have his name taken. Looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. That's the throw. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Knocks it into space. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Haaland.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
In with the challenge. Nicely spread. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous.
Might want to be careful there.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 24, Eric Garcia. Number 9,
Whistle goes and we start the second half.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
It's a promising run he's making on the right.
Substitution in progress.
Raul. Manchester United do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
That is good strength. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Valverde. Manchester United still this single goal behind. And that is a little undercooked. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, there's a probing ball. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! Played in by Robertson. And he's taking no chances there. Sane will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, nice touch. Neymar! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Robertson tries to clear. Hangs one in. Keeper's dealt with that. Taken back almost at once.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Mbappe! And he's lost decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Tries the cut back, and again! And that would have been game, set and match.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Now it's Sane. foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Just off target. Oh, just skip and Zola! Should have equalised.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
And that has been knocked clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Sané goes for goal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And it's Sané.
Minutes has been indicated.
And that's another good win of the ball. Driving on and making good progress. Van Dijk does well to stand firm and defend it. Ball driven towards the far post. And the referee brings it to a close. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Attendees, this is a lost.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
And nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that's been won straight back.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And claimed it back swiftly. Doku was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real...
Palmer! Goal! Egypt! And Egypt are in front. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Van Dijk. Madrid are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's Raul! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Raul really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Ronaldinho. Lovely feet. He's picked his way through. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Marquez. He's got away. Zola attempts a clearance. Palmer, he has found the way through. Driving forward. Zola will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Palmer. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, not quite. Oh, it's come loose. And he's managed to get free. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
There will be 1 minute.
It's run loose here. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Egypt are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Substitution for Egypt. Number 5, White. Coming on the field is number 8.
So off we go once more. Egypt carrying a 1-goal lead. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Madrid have a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Oh, that's delightful. Mateus! That is produced there, the crispest of hits.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Egypt come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Doku, he's found a way through. Great chance! No mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Egypt are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Could be danger here. Decent chance! And it's come back out to him. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Has a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Egypt, number 9, Soboslai. Coming on to replace him is number 41, Rice.
And we have our very first corner. Koulibaly clears it away. And the ball's come loose here. Takes the shot! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
That's going to go a long way. Alisson is fouled. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Substitution for Egypt. Number 10, Palmer. Coming on the field is number 7, Mohamed Salah.
Ruben Dias. Egypt perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Out for a throw. Egypt have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And this is Zola. Van Dijk gets it clear. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution for Egypt. Number 22, Dani Olmo. Number 11.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Field, number 6, De Bruyne. Number 47, Phil Foden.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. He is through here. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Valverde. Zola concedes a free kick for that. No second thought, a straight red card. Madrid are down to 10 men. Rijkaard. Well, that has not gone well. Well, there's the clearance. And this is Ronaldinho. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He'll fancy himself from here.
Well, this certainly fits the bill when it comes to the man for the occasion.
Ronaldinho! Oh, the ball's right. It's Salah! It's anyone's ball now. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Egypt are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.